Isolation. Isolation. I cannot say it.
Isolation.
You cannot say it.
Isolation.
Nope.
Isolation?
Yeah,
Isolation.
stop. So who do you want to take out of other countries? Out of their
You can talk to people.
yes, you can ask ChatGPT of like what does
I'm
it
not doing ChatGPT.
I'm not asking
Sets to
you
go
to
is the
ask
kicker,
her
Harrison
what
Butker.
to do. I'm
And
asking
off
you
we
to
go
ask
from
her like
Denver.
what are you can elaborate on.
This will be a
With
touchback,
that
so we're going to need our
point
first
isolation,
snap
what
to
are
see
we
the
going
first
to
action of this
elaborate
game.
on? How America would be involved in taking our isolation approach when it comes to international. What her idea?
It's really not so. Diplomacy, collaboration, both parties.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Careful. Turn to side if the ladder is going to be a blessing.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Pretty good start here. 6 yards on that opening play.
Like walking into breaking through.
That might be a little bit of a disappointing to him. He wanted more.
Stand there, always
That's
stand.
exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
It's just a heavy. But these said when
Run
he came
picks
in,
up 6, so that
play,
means it's
and there was
2nd and
on
4.
the going back, in. But I think
Gibbs
that's
with the
the
play
like what she
action.
like that.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith in Jigba. And he's officially in enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that impact and make the catch.
Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
You can get a jump again.
Right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump back to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This will end up as a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. So a lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This guy, he's supposed to different for them.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action with Mix. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Nix. Screen here for Gibbs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Flushed into the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He steps in and makes the interception. And the Chiefs take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return.
I hear you talking about this good. He was hurt. He said, hey, look, he was hurt.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Oh, he caught Jason too well.
Swarms in the middle, this gets maybe a yard. That's Texas A&M on the stop, facing a team that his dad played 4 seasons with.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Brown again. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. They send with that sack in my Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate? Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and 1. That's worthy of running the slant. They stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too.
Yeah, I'm going to mop in here so you can the rest of that mop water and go over the floor and then do the bathroom. You hear?
Third and 10 was already tough, Brock, but the challenge doubles here. 3rd and 20 now after the holding call. 3rd and long for him here. On target to Royals. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
Catch that before that was a pick.
And that's a Chiefs 1st down. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Good run from him in that short yardage slant was not going to happen. There's no reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn completion that nets them a first down.
Another throw from Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in.
That's got to be so frustrating when you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. Hockey can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Running backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. From the gun, they get to Brown. And the defense wins this one. Got stopped at the line, and now they got 3rd and goal.
Yes, he does. But when you shoot it.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Baby girl. You jumping with the baby? What the heck? I was arrested in peace. Banana. So tight.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give us 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
That thing over there. We'll show you to be moving that over there.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. The catch is made near the edge. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
2nd down now, 7 to go. To throw, here's Nix. That's Gibbs out of the backfield. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Mama, remember when I got avocados? You had ones that were hard, and I had all the soft ones, so I gave you soft ones and took some hard ones. Where are the hard ones that I took?
Missouri. And they're able to drive
Because I don't
as he
need
reaches
hard
the
ones.
45. It's a gain of 12
It looked
on that
like
one.
all of them.
And that's good for Broncos first down. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, nets up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On first and 10, here's Nix. He finds Smith and Jiggs on right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Katie. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk out to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Hey, Ben to the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
What's she in now? I thought
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
he's a little dark. He getting them black spots.
All right, the
It's,
chasing good
he
field
getting them black
position here
spots.
as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Burke to start the drive. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 in 2nd down.
Hey, you look bigger.
Just a great
Say, what about her?
Like, you can tell, like,
gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. And now he
Yeah.
really manages both
It's
second
like a tiger almost. Albino tiger.
but the time, I couldn't find one thing.
They've got a man
I
in
was
motion.
just like, what are you doing?
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Ran into it all that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one gains 7. It's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Kansas City.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Diving right side, got it. Jukes away from one. And And he's taken down at the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit and get a second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. To the air, Mahomes. Ooh, a little bit of big gainer. They connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
You gotta eat.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. You better get all of this one. He's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nix. Has the downfield working left. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Nix from the gun. Underneath, it's Gibbs. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on a defense.
Nix with it on first. Screen here for Gibbs. That's being snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to the line, second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, third and long. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too, but now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over the coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So first down from the 41. Looking to throw. He put everything he's got behind it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Get back.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away.
I don't know if it's above.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting
Top
start
it
to the
down,
second
somehow,
half.
then,
We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they
better.
start out 1st and 10.
It tastes better. It's salty, right?
Starting the half with a kick to Brown. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground.
It's not TV at all. Look at that Chiefs go straight
Really
to the
create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing the out route complete. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
You some sausage, bro?
Splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Hey, I'm a little old fashioned.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
This is what's so cool. For the cold.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a
I'm
touchdown.
listening. I'm listening.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be hit sent after about a gain of 1, maybe 2.
Mama, say it louder.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
There's a counter give to Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Yes, a smaller gain on the stat sheet with that counter run, but it does diversify their run game portfolio. Makes those guys, and especially the edge defenders, think a little bit. And Kate, I've told you once, I'll tell you 100 times. I love the play action that comes off of that same counter run action.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. A give left side for Gibbs. He takes it down to the 33. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Goes out of the pocket quick. Trying for the touchdown. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points.
A standard for all of the things allowed.
First
The
thing you do
individual
as a
will be
quarterback,
created
first
and
thing that you
forward.
do when you get to the
They
NFL
need to
level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Look out the middle field opener close. Look at single eye or two eye. Is that post going to be available?
will
Because if it
be
is,
void
big
because
plays can
all of
follow.
these groups will combine and set regularization. All countries will be encouraged to attend meetings. However, if a country decides to not hold meetings or follow
Field goal game.
regulations.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Running for the marker on second. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
43!
The first down carry for Brown. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Connecting on the slant. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. 25 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Do you have some ingredients?
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Headed out right. Running right side by Royals. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second and 6 coming up here. Brown on the inside give. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Yellow!
Brown will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 9-point advantage. third to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. The Kansas City mindset. Ready for the enjoy? Ready for enjoy.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Did that meet your word requirement, Roman, the part you wrote to me, or you need a little bit more?
Time begins with Gibbs. And he cuts it back right. Has room into the secondary. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
The best part of this song.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Put it on.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's a defense. Okay, just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. Adjustment on that stop in particular.
On top of the ones you actually
ended up being the target. They were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ow.
They're in long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Takes it in at the 21. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. All right, right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5, make it 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Working inside the red zone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Running it with Gibbs. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and just 2 to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Brought in. It's his back. Brashard Smith. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
This is Royals working the left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. All set to go now from the 35.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chiefs.
From the gun, a give to Brown. They drop him after just a yard. Second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. It's his running back.
I'm going to go for the
They're going to stop
Skyler,
him,
her
but he's
game
got
down
enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
And I didn't know Skyler
My
could
favorite part was the magic he worked after the completion. When he took the completion and made so much more out of it
Anyway,
by adding all the extra
I actually was
yardage.
talking about her. I said, Doris, I thought, but actually, when is Skyler's birthday? She said,
The red
it's
zone
15
on
of the
first.
12th. I said, yeah.
And they bring him down
Anyway,
at
she
the
was just saying
7-yard line.
different things.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing
So
this
somebody
guy will
described
get
it
there.
about somebody
Brings
here.
us
Girl
to the
about
2-minute
to.
I
warning
bet
here in
y'all live my
Denver.
life on the line. And
Chiefs
she's
going
she
for the
trying to
win
be
here.
Come on. Nothing is going to
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. Second and goal. They send a man in motion.
Yes, we do. She said she told her.
They'll try and punch it in.
She don't want to, but she's not going
They will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs jumping front legs. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as we will see. They grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal.
That was one of the
You do have to ask the question, do they leave
It
too
was the
much
different
time?
things I said.
Stay
That
tuned.
is so strange. And she said, well, you know, how I've been saying. There's so many different
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
Good clock, Broncos. First down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Copy the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Brings up second and 3.
Back to throw. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate? That that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
That's another Broncos.
Ow! On your head. Ow!
First and 10 at
Ow!
the
You
Setting up to pass.
baby. Oh.
Finds his fullback. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Coming right is Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's third down and 4.
Looking to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Those will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Chiefs 34.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's Robinson with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
What is this? What is? Yeah.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Ow, my ears.
We need this bigger dog's head and everything. They're so good.
Ow, my ear. Ow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. Hits the 20. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And unable to get it down that row, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here.
Harrison Walker and a kickoff 14 to 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They're on the 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Mama, checking your phone and make sure payments up like that.
Here he goes, one final shot. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. That tackle ends this ball game. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for him this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
I think this shot's Cliffy. That's the guy. Oh, wait. What's in the ball? Dude, that behind. That was.
Wait, you were the Chief? Oh, I thought you were the Broncos.
No.